And Mr. Cosby, you spoke out about the Trayvon Martin case, and I don't know if you know, but Jacksonville, our prosecutor is the one that locked that bastard up, Mr. Zimmerman. And I wonder, would you have any words to Mrs. Corey for actually doing the right thing in prosecuting the shooter?
Here's what's important. Let's leave the media in a position where they just do fact, as opposed to a source said, without checking, without the source coming in with integrity. So that as a viewer far away, you hear this was said, that was said. Now the lawyer from one side releases information, the lawyer the other side comes back and counters with. And meanwhile, there's a dead boy.
Yes.
And there's turmoil in question about whether there's the correct procedure that was followed.
Yes.
So, in this United States of America, can we still say, oh man, we have to be careful about integrity and honesty? And I think that says an awful lot about this world, because even if people are the same color, speaking the same language, they can all get involved in lying about what they're doing and cheating, et cetera, et cetera. So if we look at this prosecutor who has promised us a fairness and is collecting information, if we look at the defense, which is going to do its job of honesty and fairness, and then we put a jury there without media, because that Casey Anderson case was a horror. It was an absolute horror that the media ran wild in making that woman guilty. And then when the verdict came out, I was able to, as a viewer, assume, listening to media people on television, that they were absolutely angry and horrified at the verdict.
Yes.
And decided, well, this woman should have a miserable life from now on. But she had gone through the system. And I don't, to this day, see any reason why anyone would give her special preference. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. Not with all that pressure.
She was not a celebrity. She wasn't so gorgeous that they could put her on magazines and things, and people would sort of hope that she would get off because she's gorgeous. So I think that media needs to behave itself in a case like this. Don't forget, we have Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that sort of disappeared.
But don't you think she deserves some kudos for stepping in so quickly from Jacksonville and issuing the arrest warrant?
Not yet.
No?
I think that we have to see how the case goes, how it's presented.
Well, that's eminently fair. Thank you so much, Mr. Cosby. And we have your show.
Well, you are having trouble with speech class.
Well, and usually you can't shut me up, so I guess it's I'm talking to a legend and I'm a little intimidated.
Say Bill, isn't it?
Yes.
No, but I like hearing you say Mr. Cosby, because the Mr. part is very important since you're only 12 years old.
Yeah, well, that's only how I act. I'm I'm old enough to remember you on LP, so I'm a little bit older than 12.
Anybody can remember that. You probably heard the LPs and didn't pay for them.
No, I was 12 when I heard them.
You see?
Well, thank you, and thank you so much, and we'll see you when you come here to perform in Jacksonville. And again, Mr. Cosby, thank you so much for your time.
And thank you for saying Cosby.